Hi, so we'll now try to understand an experiment which is related to using of motion sensor. So in the overview video I have shown you the sensor. Now let's get into the code for this. So we are using this GPIO, that is JavaScript library, then configurations and MQTT. So these are the standard things that we are requiring. Now there are two pins that we are using. So this is a pin number 21 is for motion sensor. Pin number 4 is basically a analog pin, which is A5, stands for GPIO 4 also. So that is the one we are using. So after that we are setting the mode of this pin, which is LED pin, which is glowing or not glowing. So that pin is basically made output because we have to drive an LED. Then we'll set the topic so that we can monitor the state, and that's where we will have a connectivity with Google Cloud. Then GPIO.set button handler. So we have done the set button handler. So let me just quickly show you this. So set button handler. So here set button handler takes multiple parameters. So pin, then the type of pull, then the interrupt mode, then the period, that is the debouncing period, and then or interval, and then the function or an handler. So in this, important is obviously the pin number and the pull type, but apart from that the age is very important. So in this example, what I am showing you, or in this when I am hovering on the help, so here it actually comes as a int age negative. However, we don't need it because we want a motion to be detected irrespective of the age. So that is what we have written in this code. So here set button handler, then pin, then the pull down. It could be pulled up or pulled down. It is not right now important because either way the state will just be reversed. However, this is that interrupt age any. That means we want to detect whether the person or a movement is there or a movement has gone, both the sides. So both the situation. That's why it has kept any. Then after that, in this function we read the state of the motion. So we do that by reading the pin number 21. So by using a function GPIO.read. Then we check whether the state is equal to 1. Then we basically glow the LED. Otherwise we will just print the state and we will not glow the LED, but it will be made off. So that is connected to the pin number 4. Then once we are done with this, then we basically do the JSON stringify, and we basically send it as a motion with the state of the motion, and then we basically do the MQTT, which is publish. So MQTT publish will be done with the topic. That topic is mentioned earlier, so here on this line, and then the actual message and the so this is that basically the structure of MQTT pub. So MQTT.pub. So you can see this. So MQTT.publish, that is a publish message to a topic, and if QoS is not, we can set it to QoS, it defaults to 0. So if retain is not specified, then it defaults to false. Okay. So normally we are doing that. So here you can see this is the topic followed by the message, whatever the message that we want, and then the 1. So 1 will be that particular thing, and then the last is null. So that is retain is null. So we don't want to retain it. So you can take a look at it. This is that null. So so this is part of this button handler. However, we are only using the three parameters for MQTT pub. So MQTT dot pub. So you can see this. So we are using topic, message, and QoS. QoS is one of the important parameter because it's a quality of service. So example, here you can see in the example it is said send MQTT message on button play with QoS1, no retain. So that is what we are not giving the fourth parameter. So that is about the MQTT. And then we basically just print a message. So now you can see whenever I was explaining to you, here it was just, there was no motion as such, but it was just doing periodically 1010. That is what internally it will keep on, and we should be bothered about the interval or a duration. That is more important because that setting is important, and that we need to set as per the application. So Now let's go to the Google. So here now you can see there are a lot of messages have come. So this is the state, and now you can see this is the state and that motion 1. So that is the 1, and probably here it is motion 0. So this particular information now is available on Google Cloud. It is IoT Google Cloud. So from here then obviously this other processing can be done. So this is about the experiment. I hope you enjoyed this experiment. It is very interesting and has a very practical use. Thank you.